vividly remember seeing my first Flying U rodeo. The location was Idaho Falls, Idaho, the War Bonnet Roundup. And there was a large red, white, and blue cowboy boot in the center of the arena. The top of the boot opened up, and a dazzling cowgirl carrying the American flag slowly ascended for the singing of the national anthem. The big boot was towed away, and the competition promptly got underway. The horses were wild buckers, and after each 8-second whistle, this hard-charging cowboy wearing a bright red satin fringed shirt and riding a slick paint horse roped every bronc and led them from the arena. That cowboy was Cotton Rosser. As the fans roared their approval, I thought to myself, this is the Wild West. In this day and time when folks attend a rodeo, they experience colorful choreographed openings, theme music, fast-paced action. The production style has morphed over time, created by a handful of creative and resourceful Western visionaries. Cotton Rosser is one of those special visionaries. When a freak accident stopped Cotton from competing, he found his true calling, producing professional rodeo. Drawing on his appreciation and respect for showmanship icons like William F. Cody, Doc Sorensen, Gene Autry, and Everett Coburn, Cotton developed a style of his own. Fanatically devoted to entertaining the paying customer, Cotton has produced rodeos in every venue imaginable, always leaving the fans wanting more. Let's meet this great Westerner.
Born Horton Alexander Rosser in Long Beach, California in 1928, he was given the nickname Cotton as a child, and the name stuck. From an early age, he always wanted to be a cowboy. During his college years, he was captain of the Cal Poly rodeo team and proved to be a formidable competitor in multiple events. After college, he continued to find success in the professional rodeo arena. In 1950, he competed in Madison Square Garden, was named the all-around cowboy at the Cow Palace in 1951. Rosser soon bought a 40-acre ranch on the west side of 40 Mile Road. One day in 1955, he was digging post holes on the ranch when he was suddenly caught in a power auger, breaking both his legs and sadly ending his rodeo riding career. Though his competitive days were over, Rosser quickly found other means to make do. Later in 1955, he started the Western clothing store, Cotton's Cowboy Corral, and along with his friend Dick Pasco, started his first rodeo company. In 1966, Rosser helped form the Golden State Rodeo Company, which provided stock for rodeos on the West Coast from San Diego to Vancouver. It wasn't long before he became the sole owner of the company, and in the mid-70s changed the name to Flying U Rodeo. Today, the Flying U Rodeo produces more than 70 rodeos a year throughout the United States. As far as Cotton's concerned, rodeo is show business. He's known for his flamboyant opening ceremonies and has produced some of the rankest rough stock the rodeo world has ever seen. In 2006, he was awarded the Ben Johnson Memorial Award at the National Cowboy and Western Heritage Museum. And in 2009, he was inducted into the Rodeo Hall of Fame, also at the museum. Tonight, Cotton Rosser is being honored with his induction into the museum's Hall of Great Westerners.
Top competitor, stockman, and pioneering rodeo producer, he is truly a cowboy's cowboy, both in and out of the arena. Sponsored by the Schaefer Family Foundation by Owen Schaefer in honor of Lanny Schaefer, please join me in inducting this American cowboy into the Hall of Great Westerners, my friend Cotton Rosser.
I think I just won the all-around championship. Doesn't get much better than this. Thank you, Kelly Riley. Kelly Riley was a hell of a hand when he rodeoed, and he come from good stock. Lenham Riley, a top horseman and great roper. Mitzi Lucas Riley, top trick rider, all the major rodeos, and Madison Square Garden. You know what? I thank all the directors of this wonderful facility for giving me this honor. I think they entered me, though, in the wrong event. Man, when I look at all these famous people and movie stars and singers and songwriters and presidents, I'm just a little old tow-headed kid from Long Beach, California. I never grew up on a ranch. Man, as a little kid, all I did was read Will James books and watch the Western movies with Gene Autry and Roy Rogers, and John Wayne was just producing little movies then, but I watched all them movies, and then all I wanted to do, then I went down to I used to ride my bicycle down to the Western Riding Academy, and they let me clean stalls to ride a donkey named Jack. I used to rub a stick up and down on his back and make him buck. But I had a great life. I got some great friends. In fact, you saw I got in an accident. Ben Johnson and Dean Oliver, Casey Tibbs and Billy Ward had a match ride, and I had 2 kids and a wife, no insurance, and they bailed me out of the hospital. It's been a great go-around. We've had some wonderful friends. My good friend Ed Rutherford, I owe a lot to him, and Lex Connolly, great rodeo man, and also Gilbert Aguirre and Tony Moso, Steve Benito and his lovely airplanes. And it's been a wonderful go-around, and I just about had about everything I can do. When I was going to Cal Poly, I learned the rodeo, and I learned the motto of Cal Poly was learn by doing, and I've been doing a lot ever since, and it's been great to do. I want to thank my family, my wife who won't come up here, and my lovely family. Part of them are in one rodeo and Poly Royal putting on the rodeo, and the rest of them are Red Bluff Roundup, but the rest of them are here. I thank you very much, and I want to thank this wonderful bunch of people for what they've done, and the directors keeping this facility alive. This is God's heaven right here, and I thank you all. Happy trails. We'll see you in the arena again. Thank you all. Thank you. Thank you.